My hands trembled, not with fear, but with a cold, hard rage I hadn't felt in years. I clutched the letter from the HOA, its words burning into my memory. Your ranch, including the pastures and stables, has been designated as community recreational property. My grandfather had built this ranch with his own 2 hands, pouring his lifeblood into every fence post and every acre of this land. It was my inheritance, my sanctuary. And now some busybody named Karen, the newly elected HOA president, thought she could just declare it a public park. The next weekend, it began. Families started showing up, letting their kids run wild through my horse pastures, chasing my livestock, and leaving trash scattered across the fields. When I confronted them, they just smiled smugly and waved a copy of the HOA newsletter in my face. Karen had told them it was their right. I called her, my voice tight. She was dismissive, almost laughing. It's for the good of the community, she chirped. You have so much space, it's selfish not to share. That night, I didn't sleep. I walked the perimeter of my land, the land my family had defended for generations, and a plan formed, forged in anger and desperation. The next morning, I hired a professional fencing company. Over the next 2 days, they installed a high-tensile, industrial-grade electric fence around my entire property line. It was powerful, legal, and clearly marked with bright yellow warning signs every 10 feet. The following Saturday was a sight to behold. A parade of minivans pulled up, only to be met with an impassable, buzzing barrier. Karen was the first to call, her voice shrieking. What have you done? You can't do this. I calmly replied, my property, my fence. Stay off. But the real stroke of genius came with the bill. I had the fence installation invoiced directly to the HOA, citing a clause in their own bylaws about the association being responsible for perimeter security of community areas. Since Karen had officially designated my ranch as a community area in writing, they were legally on the hook for securing it. The fallout was glorious. An emergency HOA meeting was called, and when the 5-figure bill for the fence was revealed, the residents turned on Karen. They hadn't wanted a public park that badly, especially not when they had to pay a fortune to be locked out of. She was voted out of the presidency within the week, and the community property designation was rescinded with a formal, groveling apology. If you've ever had to stand your ground to protect something you love, something that defines who you are, please give this video a like. It reminds us that sometimes, the strongest fences are the boundaries we refuse to let others cross. Thank you for listening.